Warning. The ZeroDead podcast is made for mature audiences only. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Welcome to ZeroDead Plays Hoodlums, our Halloween special coming to you in 2 installments, with the finale, of course, on Halloween. It's written by Alex Guillotte and we're playing the kids from The Dare. Enjoy! The year is 1986. It's Halloween and your hometown is on edge. Over the past month, there have been 6 disappearances in the city of Worcester, including 2 students from Clark University, 1 student from Holy Cross College, a taxi driver, and 2 high school students from Doherty Memorial High School. As of yet, police haven't discovered any definitive connections between them, other than that they were all taken at night when they were alone, which is not a lot to go on. But it's Halloween, and all of you went out trick-or-treating. Your parents begrudgingly approved, as long as you stay together. And as the night ends, you've just broken into Worcester's Union Station to compare your Halloween scores. You plan to stay here all night, and have used the tried-and-true method of each friend asking to stay over at another friend's house, which is particularly effective in a city where none of the parents really know each other that well. Somewhere in the depths of an abandoned train station, AC/DC's Walk This Way blares from a massive boombox sitting atop a pile of rusted structural beam. A fire burns in a steel drum that carves out a small island of flickering light from the near-perfect darkness. Sitting around the fire barrel are 6 teens, repurposing some old office chairs salvaged from one of the dilapidated offices on the way in. Near the edge of the circle, the ruins of an old oak bench provide fuel for the fire, and another bench holds the Knight's Hall of Candy. With a loud click, the cassette ends, and someone starts fishing through the cardboard box of mixtapes while others go up and refill their glasses with cola and maybe get a little piece of a Reese's Pieces. Your communal friend John gets up and says, "Gotta pee." He heads off into the darkness towards the sewer drain that is the designated official toilet for the night. A moment later, however, you hear the shrill screech of metal and a heavy boom. Then there's a terrified scream that cuts short, followed by an unsettling giggle. As you investigate the noise, you find that the heavy cast iron gate that has covered the circular drain in the floor has been wrenched out of place and cast aside. You suddenly hear John feebly calling for help from the sewer below, followed by a maniacal laugh and the sound of heavy, splish-splashing footsteps running away. What are you all wearing? Seeing as this is Halloween. Jeroen, who are you playing and what are you wearing?
I am playing as Shirley Kent, and I am wearing the outfit of Jem from Jem and the Holograms.
Jem and the Holograms, a classic. We all know it. We all love it.
Never heard of it.
I was like, huh? What?
But it's basically like a giant pink glam rock wig with a hot pink like eyeshadow in the shape of lightning bolts, and then a pink like bathrobe that is supposed to be a pink mini dress, but it's a bathrobe because I'm 12.
Of course. Nice. All right, thank you, Jeroen. Sally, thank you once again for joining us on our Halloween extravaganza.
Yes. Thank you for having me again.
Who are you playing and what are you wearing?
I am playing Sherwood Kent, and Sherwood can be seen in a full-blown E.T. costume.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yes.
And the face of E.T. is actually above his head. So his own face, Sherwood's face, is part of the neck, basically. It's homemade, but it looks awesome.
Fair enough. Nice. Thank you. Faye, who are you playing and what are you wearing?
Well, what happened is she likes to make with her mother. I'm playing Kylie Roberts. I think that's how you say her
Oh
name.
shit, I was Kylie last time.
Who am I?
It's fine.
Who was I? No, who was
are
I?
you?
Be existential for a second.
I
Are
don't
you
know.
sure you were her?
Yeah,
What
because
I
I was the weird bookworm that knew a lot about. I was the goth girl last time.
Also, didn't a couple of us die?
One.
We'll get to it. We'll get
One.
to
We'll
it.
get to that. We've planned for that.
Yes.
Wait, just help me remember. Find me.
I don't know.
Where is
No,
he?
wait.
Wait, you were Charlotte.
I was Charlotte.
Yeah.
You were. Sorry, I was Charlotte. I am completely.
okay.
I'm done.
Yeah, because you had a Walkman and a mixtape.
I had a
Yeah.
Walkman and a mixtape. Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I was Charlotte.
And
I was
pause for
always
I'm a
edits.
bit
Kylie.
confused, but Kylie. So that's the name, Kylie. Okay.
Okay.
So
Faye,
I'm
once again.
Kylie. Okay.
Who are you
And
playing?
back
What
in
are you
scene,
wearing?
everybody.
I'm playing Kylie Roberts, and she likes to wear costumes that her mother makes for her. Last year, she was wearing Sherlock Holmes costume. This year, actually, her mother made a very cool full-body Snoopy. You know, the
Very nice.
the cartoon? Yes. And she was really excited because she really likes that cartoon. But what happened is the night before, her dog thought that Snoopy was actually a dog and started playing with it.
Aw.
And it damaged. And it was too much it was short call. She didn't have any other option. She cried a lot the last night and she promised that she was never going to give the dog treat ever again. But her mother in the next day had an idea of her dressing as Matilda, which means basically to dress as herself. But the mother was like, well, if you put the little red lace and the dress can be the same color. So she's basically dressed as herself. But according to her mother, she's dressed as Matilda.
Fair enough. I'll allow it. All right, thank you. Sanne.
Yeah, so I am playing Charlotte.
Oh, really?
Yeah, who knew?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Charlotte's mum's dead. Her dad is not around very much. So she said she didn't really have an outfit. And then Kylie offered up her old Halloween costume. So she's dressed as Sherlock Holmes.
No.
Very nice. Luke, who are you playing and what are you wearing?
I'm playing Paul Laughling. He's your lovely trickster, and of course, he hasn't got the best of memories, so he's completely forgot it's Halloween, so he's decided to make a last-minute outfit. So he's borrowed his dad's overalls, he's put a couple of patches on the arms, he's put his football helmet on, and he's going as Top Gun. It's a brand new film that's out. He's going to be a fighter pilot. But the problem is, because it's a PG-13, he hasn't seen it.
Oh.
Ooh. So he's going to mispronounce all the words and all the phrases in there. He's just going off what other people have said over the summer.
I like you as my wingman.
Yep. That's a good thing, Ice Pick.
Hey, Paul, didn't you die last year?
No?
All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
As you're standing around this sewer grate, everybody roll me a notice stuff roll.
Notice stuff.
98.
Is that over or under?
005 is a 5, right?
That's a 5.
5 under 60.
Now that is a critical success.
Lovely.
Lovely.
35 under 60.
35 under 40.
I got a 90 over 60.
Oh, mine is also over, by the way. It's 98 over 40.
Really?
We didn't notice anything.
Who knew?
Both of you are just standing around a bit looking to see if you notice anything. It's a bit dark around, but the rest of you notice that there is some blood around the edges of the sewer grate, making the likelihood of this being a prank pretty slim. What do you do?
Can Charlotte touch the blood to see if it's still warm?
Yeah, you can. So you touch the blood, you rub it between your fingers. You've seen this on TV, you want to lick it to taste it. Like, no, it's not drugs, it's blood. And it's still warm. It's fresh blood.
I take the pipe out of my mouth and go, it's fresh blood. Put it back in my mouth.
What, the blood or the pipe?
Both. No. The pipe.
Get a bit messed up. How is the light around? Is it too dark?
It's pretty dark, but you have your plan was to stay here all night. So roll me a luck roll to see if you brought a flashlight.
Well, I do actually in my backpack.
Well, then you have a flashlight that you can use to check around.
All right.
I have a continuity question. Do I still have the gun that I finished with last session?
No. Your parents took it away. Well, you have your BB gun, so...
Cool, yes. And my trail mix. So I won't die of hunger here.
In your ET costume. Like your finger is your BB gun. E.T. shoot home.
Does the blood have like a place of origin? Is it like a trail or it just like a splatter around here?
Well, you can tell that it's just around the edges, but from the distance down in the sewer grate, you still hear those faint sounds of footsteps splish-splashing away from you.
From inside the grate, you say?
Yeah.
I mean, can I turn on my flashlight to see if John's still out there after hearing the big scream? I'm surprised we're all be shit scared at this point hearing them scream. Yeah.
Well, as you're checking your flashlight and you're shining around, John is nowhere to be found. And your light catches this sewer grate opening, and it's about 2.5 feet across with a metal rim that once held this large iron gate. A series of rungs in the shaft below descends for about 10 feet before ending in what is presumably a sewer tunnel. While the iron rungs are rusty and covered with corrosion, they do appear sturdy enough to hold your weight. And again, you can still hear those footsteps splish-splashing below, definitely getting further away.
Hello? Sherwood shouts into the grate. Hello? Sherwood takes a step back from the fucking grate.
The name of the child that fell is called, it's John?
It's John.
John. Kylie will also call his name. John, are you there?
And you hear a faint howling of, help! Help!
You guys, we need to call the cops.
I was thinking the same thing. We need to go and get a grown-up on this.
I think we should go in.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes.
We need to investigate.
Well, don't you remember what happened last time?
I mean, I died.
I mean, we made it out alive.
died.
Well, he's here, so I guess he's not dead.
Well,
He got better.
We were quite close.
If you can heal from death, I'm all for it.
He's on remission from death.
He turned me into a newt.
We were kids. We thought he was dead. He was not.
Where's the nearest phone anyway? I think we should go.
My mom told me not to go inside of sewers.
Well, my
You
mom's
listen
dead,
to your
so-
mom,
Yeah.
Nerd.
chicken. I bet you didn't even
Just
dare
called
to
me
go
nerd.
in there.
Just out of the sky. Nerd.
Nerd from the sewers. Nerd.
Matilda will step a bit behind everybody, very embarrassed that she said that.
Bearwood gets out the BB gun and he aims it at the grate.
I think Charlotte tries to open the grate.
It is open.
It's open
the
already.
grate has been cast aside.
Okay, well then
I'll
she's
cover
gonna
you,
go
Charlotte.
down. She'll go down.
As you're going down, you can tell that these rungs are a bit tricky. They're a bit slimy. But you get down easy enough. As you're standing there, what you see with the scant light coming from the flashlight that's being shown down the sewer grate is a sewer that reeks of still water, mold, rust, motor oil, and grease. There's also a faint background odor of sewage and maybe something worse, like putrefied cabbage and sour milk.
Ew.
A 2-foot wide channel runs down the center of a brick tunnel, leaving 2, maybe 3 foot of walkway on either side. The rounded walls curve up to the ceiling about 6 feet overhead. The sewer heads off in both directions into utter darkness, too far for the scant light to illuminate for you. In the brief moment of silence as you're looking around, you can just hear the distant thwack of wet footsteps on stone and a high-pitched giggling moving away from you.
Guys, I need someone with a flashlight. So who's coming?
Yeah, so
Do I have a flashlight? Who has a flashlight?
I do.
And Paul as well, didn't he?
yes, can I drop mine down the hole?
I'll stay back here.
Move out the way.
My God, you guys, this is an investigation.
Oh.
Good luck. Look.
Is
I'm
it
gonna
too deep?
follow-
Is it very deep inside? Like, it takes a while to get down there?
No, it's like, it's 6 foot. So
Specific?
you would be down 2 shakes of a tail feather.
Yeah, but that's really deep to a 12-year-old.
1 meter and
We
80
was-
centimeters, basically.
Yeah, we was under the ground. How dare you? You got to exaggerate
Literally.
everything. Yeah, literally under the ground.
Where we still are, upstairs. It's a building?
Yeah, but it's an old dilapidated building. Roll me a... What would it be? History would be science class? Yeah,
Let's see.
why not?
Nature? I don't know. What is it?
I think science
Okay.
class.
Science class. Okay. 39. Under 60.
Okay. Well, you know that this used to be the Blackstone Canal. That was a waterway that linked this town to Providence, Rhode Island through a Blackstone Valley via a series of locks and canals in the early 19th century. But after the railroad began operating, the canal closed. And this is all that's left. And the place that you are in is basically the last remnants of one of the way stations that used to be there. So it's an older building,
Okay.
sir, but it checks out.
All right. Would the children, would us be able to know what direction the child is talking? John is screaming, but
I
from
do.
upstairs? I mean, like from upstairs to
No, from upstairs you
another
wouldn't know.
way?
No, these sewers haven't been used in you're not sure how many years.
And is it
Decades.
known that people just walk in the sewers, like youngsters, to smoke drugs or stuff like that?
Not that you would know it with your 12 years of age. No.
Where are all the meth heads?
Mole
All right.
people. Mole people.
Charlotte, should
Well,
we just go?
I think we cannot let them go by themselves.
Come on, guys.
But also, shouldn't we get a grown-up?
But where are we going to get a grown-up? Who's around?
And what are grown-ups gonna do anyway? They're useless.
Look what happened to Paul.
That's
I mean,
true.
I literally died. It got better though.
Shut up, Paul. Go down the storm drain.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the last one, so we have light in the beginning and at the end of us.
I'll go after Paul.
So all
And I'll
of
go.
you head downstairs. Are you doing this slowly or fast?
Fast.
Roll me a gym roll class.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
get
we
close. So when
didn't-
she's on the ladder, just boom, 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 both of us.
Yeah, because we didn't say how fast we would go, and she's the last one, and she's scared to be upstairs alone.
Okay.
So it's like when you turn off the light of the
Yes.
kitchen and you run back to your bedroom. So
Yeah.
she's running down.
Makes sense.
We've all been there. Yeah, roll me a gym
Actually-
class roll.
Does anyone still do that, by the way? Like,
Yes.
Turn off the
Yes,
light and then
all
just
the time.
Of
run?
course.
Everybody does. Why not?
Of course.
Good.
I run up the fucking stairs on hand and feet.
Wow. Roll a gym class roll.
51 it's over 20.
As you're going down as fast as you can, your foot slips on one of the rungs and you fall back first in 3 feet of rancid, oily water. And your costume is drenched. Well, your own clothes,
Joke's
are
on
drenched.
you. I don't have a costume, actually. It's my own clothes. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh my god, you're gonna smell so bad.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. Well, it was fucking one of you.
You have to stay away from me. Ew.
She's really making a face of, it's a lot of pressure. She wants to cry, but she's not crying yet.
I'm gonna push out my hand and help you up. Come on, Kylie, and I'm gonna.
Ew, you're
Use a bit-
touching her. Ew.
Come on, guys.
Thank you.
Flashback from when Paul peed his pants. Kylie was the only one that was nice to her.
Yes, yes, that's what I'm thinking.
She will shake a bit water out.
Shades of Snoopy, indeed.
How is my flashlight? Is it still working? Did it fall in the water?
Give me a luck roll.
You did that to yourself.
You guys always do it. I love it.
Well,
It's like
so forget
asking-
that I said that.
No, we're not gonna forget. Roll me a luck roll.
Players be like, would I be hit by a meteoroid standing in this field?
What's the chance of having a heart attack?
Yes.
Give me a luck roll.
27, and do I have a luck? Yeah,
Yeah.
27 under 55.
Yeah, you had the clearness of mind to hold your flashlight above the water as you fell back first. So it's still working.
All right, I think we are lightening ahead, right? Do we see anything around, like more blood?
Oh yeah, good point.
Do I
Roll
notice
me.
stuff?
Yeah, notice stuff roll.
11 under 60.
Critical.
Nice.
In the light, as you shine your little flashlight, you see a few drops of blood here and there, but what's more noticeable is these footsteps in the dust and algae and filth that move with speed. The steps are far apart, as if somebody's running away from you.
I'm going to scream first. Ah! Guys, that way.
When he screams, I will just run one way. I don't know if the right way. I'll just run.
For a few seconds, as you turn around, nothing's happening. You walk back to the group, and I imagine Paul is pointing out these footsteps. What do you do?
Let's follow him, Charlotte.
Oh, I don't know why we're waiting.
Well, just go. I'll follow you.
Go. Come on, detective.
Oh my god, I have to go first. Sure. Okay, give me a flashlight.
Well, you were very adamant on
Yeah, no, that's
getting in
fine.
it.
Just give
You
me a
brought us here.
flashlight.
If you're so tough, just go.
I'm gonna
Give me
you
a
my
flashlight. Thank
I'll
you,
give you a
Paul.
flashlight.
And then
Lead
she
the way,
walks off
detective.
as quickly as she can.
Oh, crap. And then Sherwood follows her.
The head.
Yeah, it scrapes at the top of the sewer.
Like
Do a stealth roll.
Because every few feet, your head just bobs back because it gets stuck on something.
Yes.
Oh, no. Crap.
Bam.
So, Charlotte, as fast as you can,
Yes.
gym class.
Cool. That's
Not
well,
good.
let's try. 45 over 20.
As you're moving along this sewer as fast as you can, you're not really taking care of where you put your feet, and at some point it's just too slippery with algae and moss, and you fall to the side, fall on your back, and slide into the water.
Ew. You are all disgusting. Ew.
Sherwood, you were following in lockstep.
No, in a more wise pace.
No. No.
Sherwood is not about to get dirty.
Dude, aren't you like a Boy Scout?
And that's exactly why I know algae is slippery, so I'm not running.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
All of you are moving at a respectable pace after you saw Charlotte fall along this sewer. And it's not long before you arrive at what looks like some sort of side passage. It has a little step up, and you can see that the footsteps, the wet footsteps, traverse this little stairway up. Give me a second, I need to read. Like a series of steps climb up from the canal level only to descend and then climb again. This architectural oddity creates a place for what looks like excess water to become trapped or something if the canal floods. And at the top of the second stairway, you see wooden double doors, slightly ajar.
Probably nothing.
Let's go back.
What are you guys?
No, let's get out of the sewer, man.
I'm already stinky, and I kick some water towards the group.
Ew!
Everybody do a dodge roll.
No, I must say that since I was told that I smelled, that I was smelly, I am already very far from everybody.
I mean, you're already smelly, so it doesn't matter if you get some sewer water over you.
Do
It
I
is
have
with
to
great
roll?
sadness that I have to tell you I rolled a
Yes.
64 over 33.
Uh-oh.
54 over 33.
And
Both.
68 over 35.
All three of you are drenched in sewer water, smelling
What the heck,
horrid.
Charlotte?
Oh, Charlotte, man.
Well, at least we all smell now.
Sherwood
I will-
pushes Charlotte again into the sewer.
Can I do anything to contest that?
A fighting brawl, a fighting versus dodge, maybe? Or maybe be bossy versus
Be
dodge.
bossy, I think. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm violently pushing.
Fighting
No.
versus dodge.
Okay.
I rolled exactly 30 on 30.
Meets it, beats it.
I rolled 26 under 40.
You are both in lockstep with Sherwood pushing Charlotte with her heels into the water and then her feet, but she holds firm and nothing else goes into the water.
While we're holding firm, can I kiss him on the cheek?
Ew!
Just as a surprise move. And
Ew.
and then push him away.
Now you have poop on your lips. Ew.
Oh.
Did not think of that. Hello, botulism.
Sherwood, sanity check.
What is wrong with all of you? Yeah, I imagined. Where's my sanity?
It's gone. You have no more left. Bye-bye, Sherwood.
Wait, where is it on my sheet?
It's at the top.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I rolled a 34 under 65.
You still take 1 point of sanity damage.
Why have you done this to me?
And as you are arguing in front of this door, you again hear the giggling coming from inside.
Whoa.
Guys, I don't
John?
like this. John!
Is it you?
No response.
Bum, bum.
What do you think he's
Look.
laughing at?
At us,
Us?
because we're being very, very silly.
Yeah, we heard it. We heard him or it or whatever laughing when they took John. So
Well, this is not a funny joke. This
No.
is you laughing in the back.
Sherwood aims the BB gun at the door.
Let's kick it.
it's over.
The boys.
Sherwood.
All right.
Let's kick Sherwood.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
I will help. The two
I
girls
aim
are
the
going
BB
to
gun at
kick
everyone. What are you guys doing?
Kylie will put her hands up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I draw my own BB gun.
Oh no, you have also.
Mexican standoff.
Turn to they are brothers, right? Or they're not brothers this time?
Brother and sister.
Siblings.
Brother and
Siblings.
sister.
Yeah.
Brother and sister. I will turn to the other one and do like now there's two people with guns. Hands up.
Charlotte's going towards the door.
You go, girl.
You open the door?
Yes.
You open the door. Oh, that was weird.
Ah!
You open the door and some weird sound comes out as the door creaks, and beyond you see a small area. It's wide but shallow. An antique gaslight chandelier hangs at the center of the ceiling, but it's currently not lit. Directly ahead you see a wide archway that opens into a larger but dimly lit room beyond. From your vantage point, you cannot see a lot. As you look further to the left is another door, but it's closed. Something on the door flickers, reflecting the light ever so slightly. And as you move your light beam towards it, there's a brass plate in the center of the door at eye level that reads library.
What is going on here?
There's a library there?
Kylie, there's a library.
Oh, I love libraries.
Ooh, do you think there's bats in the library?
Bats. Yes.
I
Or
don't
maybe
think
books
there.
about dinosaurs.
Well, maybe that. I will
Sherwood
go check.
is gonna just walk in.
Me too.
I'm right behind him.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Can Charlotte just check to see if there's footsteps leading towards the library? Or any other way?
Sherwood's footsteps are leading into there.
No.
As you're shining on the ground there, Charlotte, you see like the last vestiges of water that have dripped off from feet moving further into this hallway.
So not into the library.
No. And as you're all standing in the hall, this area that can only be described as a hall, Sherwood's hand touches the doorknob to the door that says library, grabs it, twists it, and it's locked. And behind you, you hear cling as a pair of heavy cage doors slide across the doorway you just passed through, trapping you inside this area.
Okay, this is not funny, guys. Who's behind this?
John?
Roger?
Let's
John
follow the
would not do
footsteps.
that.
Well,
Get me out of here.
John
Come on,
would
guys.
definitely do that.
Hello?
I
Guys,
don't-
get me out of here.
yeah, well, we're trying. Let's just follow the footsteps. Look, and I shine on the floor and I go, look, there's footsteps going further down the hall.
Oh, all right.
And Charlotte's following the footsteps.
But you guys are not going to leave me, are
Wait.
you?
Oh, no,
Wait,
just
hang on.
come on.
Is Sherwood's locked away from everyone else, or are the doors locked behind all of us?
Behind all of you.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Yeah.
So we are all trapped in.
Yes.
I have a question. What do I use the spooky stuff for? Is it now?
It's for spooky stuff.
It's for spooky stuff. you
Is
think
this
this is-
considered spooky?
You can certainly roll for it.
It is very spooky.
Okay, I'll roll for spooky stuff. It's a 17 under 60.
This is very spooky.
Thanks for confirming.
Do I see anything spooky on the steps that we are following?
As you're looking with your spooky stuff, with your hard success, I might add, it looks like one of the feet has 6 toes.
You
Ew.
you
It's
guys will
barefoot?
see.
Wait,
Me
the feet of
counting.
what?
The footprints. One of the feet from the footprints.
Oh.
Bare footprints.
It's
has 6.
barefoot.
Yeah. Well, it's bare footprints, not barefoot as in rar, but naked footprints.
English.
Without shoes.
I know.
Pendulum.
I know.
Do we know anyone with 6 toes?
No,
well,
but I
we can
want
start
to.
with you.
I'm normal. I have 5 toes.
I mean, we know we haven't been here before, so I don't think it's any one of us.
Did John
Well,
have
we
6
don't know
toes?
that. I've heard he does.
I would have
On the schoolyard.
I would have kissed him if he had some, because that would be really interesting.
Well, next time you see
Ew.
him, you can kiss him. But you already
No,
kissed.
I don't think he has 6 toes.
But you already kissed Sherwood. Do you want to kiss all the boys of school?
Maybe. No,
Maybe.
that was just a distraction. Anyway,
Unless.
Unless-
no. Are these adult footprints?
Or a very big child.
Huge child.
They're not a bit of intermediate size.
So young adult?
Yeah, young adults.
So we are creating a profile here.
I take a fake thing, a sip off my pipe.
With the blood still attached to it.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
absolutely.
tell, Sherlock Holmes, can you tell by the shape of the foot if it's a girl or a boy?
Can I? Can I roll for that?
Sure, roll me nature or science class. No, nature.
Nature. 28 over 10.
Unsure.
I'm good at the spooky stuff, not the nature stuff. Currently, I cannot tell. But let's further investigate.
Was it a nature check, you said?
Yeah.
Sherwood will take a stab at it as well. He has good nature. 56 under 80.
And you were looking for if it's a boy or a girl?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well, I mean, anything that would be deductible from the prints.
Yeah. What's the profile of the person?
slight limp, about 1 meter 40, 60. Smoker, slightly overweight.
Wow, from a footprint.
What the hell can you tell from a fruit print, guys?
Surely it's
No.
dead.
Well, I heard that it's more common for boys to have 6 toes than for girls.
I didn't know John smoked.
Should we follow the steps?
I think so, yeah, please.
So they do lead further in, like the way we still can go, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's just follow them, I guess.
Can't go anywhere else.
We need to find a way out, guys. I don't like it.
It's okay, Paul. We might find a way out from here.
I mean, if you die, you'll just come back to life. So, does it
I mean,
really matter?
I literally died, man.
It's going to be okay.
What does this hallway look like further along?
You notice some bloodstains on the tile floor in the room beyond, and as you follow the footsteps, there's a high vaulted stone ceiling that arches about 10 feet overhead. At first, as your light is shining, the walls appear to be covered with old rags on hooks. But as you are getting closer and your light catches these rags, you notice that this is something far more grisly. Hanging from metal hooks embedded in the wall are dozens of decimated human corpses. While
Wow,
features are impossible to distinguish, it's clear that there are women, men, and children.
Jesus Christ. We're 12, sir.
Thank you for the PTSD in the
I love
therapy.
this. It went from like 0 to 100 the
Yeah.
last time, and it went from 0 to. I was waiting for it.
It was
to
like
escalate.
one person with extra tool.
All Peasy's pants.
Their clothes are rotten, but even you as 12-year-olds can recognize that most of them are very old-fashioned. One of the male corpses has a heavily waxed handlebar mustache, his head tilted to the side with an old bowler hat at a jaunty angle. Another wears a tattered yellow sundress that looks like it's right out of Little House on the Prairie. Near the end of the hallway, you see what look like 4 new edition with more modern clothes. 2 young women, a younger man, and an older man. Roll me a nature.
No, I want to scream my lungs out.
Do it.
I will just
29
run
under 80.
back. I'll just run back to where we came from and start hitting the gate, the jail thing, and scream.
You hit and scream and keep on screaming, but it doesn't
Help!
budge. It doesn't budge an inch.
Please. Anybody has a bag?
A paper bag.
Yeah.
Everybody
will-
roll me sanity check. Sorry, Charlotte.
That's fine.
She's breathing inside of the bag.
29 under 60.
19 under 64.
20 under 75.
I cannot say I rolled 1, but that's impossible.
Well, the bag helps.
All right.
I mean, you can roll again if you don't like your roll.
Well, it's just that she literally panicked.
That sets a precedent. I'm not very sure. Like, I failed. I don't like this roll. I'll roll again.
No, if you succeed, you can roll to fail.
Uh-huh. You can just opt to fail. You can just say, I fail. Anyway, you all take one...
It's very rare that you roll 1.
That's
So when
true.
you do it, you must...
You must say.
Surely.
I rolled a 75 over 65.
Everybody who made it takes 1 sanity damage, but surely you feel your mind break once again, just as it did last year. You take 6 in one go.
Oof.
How does this manifest in Shirley?
Shirley is going to aim her BB gun and fire it at all the corpses until it is completely empty.
While screaming, probably.
While screaming, yeah.
Ah!
As somebody's just breathing into a bag next to it. And I think Charlotte is just going about her business, trying to investigate the bodies, probably.
Yeah, she want to touch the bodies
Wow.
to make it real. This is so
Oh.
cool for her.
I succeeded on that nature check, by the way.
What was it for again?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah, you asked for a nature check.
Did I now?
Yeah, it was just right. Like, we saw the corpses and you said, somebody rolled a nature.
You can tell that they are drained of bodily fluids, but still are somewhat recognizable. And especially the latest additions, the ones that has more modern clothing, you notice that one of them has a Doherty Memorial High School jacket. And as you check closer, you notice the face that you have seen on the news. This is one of the missing children.
That's kind of heavy.
Yep.
Sanity check.
58 under 63.
It's heavy, but I think you're more concerned with Shirley. You're filing it away for later use, this information.
You okay, sis?
Ah!
Just another Tuesday.
Gun has been empty for at least 2 minutes, and I'm still going like click, 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 click.
Can I roll a spooky stuff?
Sure.
10 under 80.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see if this is like an idea of it comes back every couple of decades and takes more bodies. Like, are there like set sort of 4 bodies from this time period, 4 bodies from this time period? Is there in any way a type of method to the madness, basically?
It's difficult to tell because there are not enough bodies to have like definite set time periods. But you can tell that there are about a few from 19, well, let's say turn of the century. Mm-hmm. There were a few from maybe around 1940, 1950-ish. And now these.
So there's like 40 years between them.
Indeed.
Can I say that as like a non-character, this sounds like Pennywise the clown from It. He returns every something years, lives in the sewers, laughs maniacally, and is a clown.
Look.
Short, overweight, smoker. It all adds to it.
6 stools.
We get our inspiration.
Daddy issues.
Where we need it.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, no. But so I say that to the group. It looks like there's about, there's a couple of decades between the first bodies and the second lots of bodies and then the third lots of bodies. And how many of the bodies are there per period or per time?
4, right?
Well, the newest ones are about 4.
How about it's because we cannot count all of them, you mean?
No, there are 4. The newer ones are 4.
About 4. One is missing a toe.
Yeah.
Which the other guy put on his foot.
No, there are 4 newer bodies, but the older ones are a dozen.
So 12.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like it's a collection, and the collection's not done yet.
Kylie likes to read a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Would have ever did she ever read something similar at the library? Did she ever find anything? Her reading and writing is 80.
And your spooky stuff is 60, right?
60, yeah.
There are old legends about people going missing as a group, or at least in a short time period that a few persons go missing. And you know that the last time this happened was in around 1990 or 1949. Your grandmother told you that at some point 9 residents went missing and their bodies were later found in the Blackstone River near Providence.
Does the sewers take to the river? That would be bad, but...
Sure does.
I will tell this to everybody, but Shirley, because she might not be listening yet. I also will check my backpack for a bar of like a candy bar, and I will be a Paul to Shirley and offer to her to calm her down. A candy bar. Here, maybe you should eat this. It will help you calm down.
Ooh, candy.
It helped.
Charlotte, are you checking these bodies any further?
I was going to say, can I loot the bodies?
Oh no!
That's a different type of campaign.
You sure can, but trying to
No.
pat
no.
these bodies down would require a POW check.
Oh yeah, I'll do a POW check.
I'll do one as well.
5 under 75.
Ain't nothing but a
12.
fang.
12 under 65.
Ain't nothing but a fang to both of you.
What do they have to do? Just pull them down?
Oh, you...
I picked them up, and then Charlotte goes like...
and then hang them back on the hooks.
Yeah, they're hanging. They're hanging. Yeah.
But they're hanging with, like, the clothes are hanging, right? It's not the skin.
No,
That is
the whole
hanging.
body is hanging
Mm-hmm.
off of hooks, so like a meat hook
Ooh.
But it's in
Yeah,
the
this
body, or the hooks are in the clothes of the person?
in the body. Otherwise, it won't.
And you're feeling so relaxed to loot this.
This is listen to this. She says, "You also like reading books about dead people and ghosts and murders and
All right.
vampires and accidents and lots of other stuff that people find creepy. You don't find it creepy at all. You find it interesting."
It makes so much sense.
It does. As you're
And
checking them,
Sherwood has seen dead raccoons in the forest before, so he's also okay.
It's a nature boy.
together you're checking these bodies, and nothing really stands out except an old .25 Derringer pistol in the pocket of the man with the bowler hat.
There we go again.
I give the
Fortune.
pistol to
I was
Sherwood.
waiting for you.
I
I knew you would be here somewhere, and we found each other once again.
These people are so unresponsible to keep their guns like this.
I
What
mean,
if children like us get it?
This message was brought to you by the American Gun Association.
Sherwood checks the gun, see if it's loaded.
Two bullets.
So two of
You
us
better be
will
careful, Charlotte.
survive.
Ooh. Wow.
I'm joking.
I will slowly pick up another candy bar from my bag and point it to Shirley just in case. And then I'll put it back. She seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sherwood, you should have the gun. I know nothing about guns.
I'll take it. Can you tell me the modifiers for the gun? Is it like a BB gun but different damage?
Let's say it's a D8.
Okay.
Besides the bodies, are there anything like boxes or closets, anything?
No boxes, no closets, but there is an opening further down this hallway to the south. And what's weird is that the end of the hall is like an opening to the left and the right, and against the back wall is a floor-to-ceiling dark green drapery mounted on an iron rod. Upon this drapery is a hand-painted yellow ovoid shape. Within the center, a series of lines and circles forming a complex sigil.
Sorry, did you say ovoid? Like egg?
Yep.
Okay. Can anyone
to
do a
cross-
nature check?
Yes,
Sorry,
but I have a
on the
question.
egg?
To cross to this area, we need to go through the body, like we need to pass by the bodies?
You are already past the bodies. They're on either side of you. If you're not
All
too-
around,
Yeah,
baby.
Yeah.
What was the nature check for exactly?
The egg. There's an egg.
No, an egg shape.
Oh.
It's not an egg. It's a yellow ovoid shape on a drapery.
Like a big curtain.
It's a curtain with a sigil on it.
8 under 80.
Looks hand-painted.
Like an Easter egg?
No, just an ovoid circle with lines and circles inside it forming a complex sigil.
Can I do a check to see if I recognize the sigil from any of the things that I've read about weird shit?
Spooky stuff, baby.
61 under 80.
From what you know and what you've read, and you've read a lot, you have extensive knowledge on this subject. This looks like a sign associated with one of the old ones. One of the great old ones. One called Shub-Niggurath.
Shub-Niggurath. What else do I know about Shub-Niggurath?
He's often referred to as the Black Goat of the Woods, or the Black Goat with 1,000 young. It's an outer god, and she is a perversive fertility deity.
Sexy.
Sex, baby.
Sorry, can I just check? Now that I know that they're called like something with a goat, do I recognize the maniacal laughter as goat noises?
Not at all.
Okay, cool. Just wondering if there is an actual goat with human feet running around. 6 toes. I relayed this to the group.
I didn't know John was a goat with 6 toes and smoked.
Slightly overweight.
With a limp?
Well, we learn things.
This is creepy, though.
I will pick up all the shots of the BB gun from Shirley.
They are
give back.
embedded in body.
How was that? Is that so strong that it's attached?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
BB guns hurt.
Yeah.
It's a hunting BB gun.
And also,
Well-
they're dead bodies. So there's not like...
I'm sorry, Shirley. In that case, I'm not going to get it. Mm-mm.
Oh,
So, one less gun. Well, now, actually, Sherwood, you should give your BB gun to your sister because you have a real gun now.
Hold on. She has her own BB gun.
No more
It's
BBs.
Yeah.
empty. No BBs anymore.
Yeah, but Shirley and I have very clear lines. That's her gun. This is my gun.
Well, I don't think we are in the normal situation here. You need to be a bit more open to possibilities.
it's
Well,
okay.
she can't aim
Kylie.
anyway.
Sherwood doesn't like sharing.
I don't mind sharing, just not with you.
Yeah, right.
So what are we going to do?
Well, I think we need to find this thing that is scaring us and kill it, and then we can get out of here and go back to Halloween.
Kill an old god.
Well, we can talk to it if you want.
You
Sure.
speak goat?
What you say about my mama?
There's this weird voice speaking. Do you hear every now and then?
It's the goat.
It's the goat.
It's the goat of Halloween past.
The fertility goddess.
Do you think we
Bruh.
can hold the object?
What object?
The oval, the sigil.
I mean, we can take the piece of cloth that it's on, but I'm not sure if that's going to help. What else
Should
is
we
around?
You could use it like a cape to have a
Ooh.
costume again.
And also,
It looks
if
kinda
we
neat.
want... Yeah, I've been thinking about it. If we want to pretend there is an adult between us, we can put this cloth on the head of Sherwood, and it will look like he's taller because, the head of the ET is higher. So it will look like there is an adult with us.
I like this idea.
So you take
But
down
should
the
we
drapery?
Yeah.
Sherwood bends over, so the head is like approachable.
As you are walking out of this, well, no other word to call it but Hall of Corpses, you have an opening to the left, an opening to the right, and in front of you is this drapery. You pull on it, and it comes off easy enough. It's old, it's maybe even slightly rotten. And what you see is a large room behind it with a high arched ceiling. The floor is a dark burgundy marble with thin veins of white. On the far side, atop a stone dais, is a statue of what at first glance appears to be just a voluptuous woman in a floor-length robe. Her hands held over her head, but as your flashlight shines over it, it reveals that her breasts have open mouths where her nipples should be. A cluster of bloated roots or tentacles spread out from between her legs, wrapping them around and gripping the dais. The statue itself is covered with greenish-black fungal growths, covering her face, erupting from her hands, and filling every crevice. A wet pile of unidentifiable viscera fills a wooden tub in front of the statue like a ghastly offering. The stone walls of this room are painted with all sorts of terrifying images depicting what look like blood sacrifices, rituals, and nude figures kneeling in supplication before an enormous, cloudy mass of what looks like tumors with intersection of the oily mist coalescing into horrendous body parts. Rope-like black tentacles, mouths dripping with black ichor, and short, writhing legs that end in black, goat-like hooves. The thing appears to be birthing dozens of dark, tentacled young. In between the images are strange symbols like writing, but it's no alphabet that you recognize. The mural seems to have a pattern as if it were intended to be read from one side to the other. Roll me a sanity check.
I'll start screaming again. I was actually going to help Sherwood with the cape, but since we saw that, I will scream a lot first.
I rolled a 1 under 74.
You know, if you don't like your roll, you can just re-roll it.
No, I love my roll. This is the goddess, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll carry over your roll. This is indeed the goddess of Shub-Niggurath.
I rolled a 6 under 63.
I rolled 18 under 55. 54, because I lost one.
I rolled a 23 under 59.
And I rolled a 15 under 59.
All of you succeed and take 1 sanity damage.
Even if you roll a 1?
Even if you roll a 1.
Paul doesn't like tentacles, so ew.
Roll me a notice stuff roll, one of you.
I did 20 under 60.
Behind this large statue is what looks like another drapery, another curtain.
With the same design?
No, these are night black.
Sherwood will use his BB gun to push the drapery to the side.
As you traverse this room, the ground is sticky with this weird black substance that has apparently been leaking from this tub in front of the statue. As you round the statue and use your BB gun to push away to the side this curtain, this cloth, this drapery, your airway closes reflexively against the foul miasma that assaults it. A sudden skittering in the darkness, getting rapidly closer, and then the sound of shackles.
Hello?
It's dark inside.
John?
Flashlight. Come on, guys, flashlight.
I shine the flashlight.
As you shine a light into this room, you immediately wish you hadn't. The interior of this narrow room is dank, as if the walls themselves are sweating. Every surface is covered with wisps of mold, and the air is filled with clouds of spores. Against the far wall is a buckling bed, its 4 posts wrapped and twisted, and its large headboard leans heavily with a massive, tumor-like fungal growth. The decay quilt spills off to the side on the black floor, but sitting across or on this bed is cross-legs the remnants of a pale, gaunt thing that might once have been a woman. It wears a stained nightdress. Its matted black hair mercifully obscures her face. The thing looks up as soon as the lights hit it, and through the slick curtain of hair, its eyes appear to be utterly lifeless. Yet somehow they convey a terrible intelligence and malice. Its slender hand moves to its throat and grips some sort of necklace as if trying to protect it from being stolen. Once again, the scuttling sound that seems to be emanating from this room, you can now tell that is coming from behind the door, and an instant later a small pair of hands reach around the edge of the drapery, the opening followed by a mop of rancid hair and a single corpse-white eye peering eagerly at Sherwood. It giggles playfully as if it's playing peekaboo. What do you do?
Sherwood takes a step back from the fucking jump scare. Who are you?
And the eye darts back in. No response.
Guys?
Are there other doors around?
Nope.
That's the only way.
Considering that Sherwood was using the BB gun to push aside the drapery, the gun is aiming at the guy, just so you know.
At the girl.
Sorry, girl, yeah.
Does she have 6 toes?
Not that you can see. You cannot see her full body. Only thing you can see is one eye, the half of her face just around the corner, looking at Sherwood.
I'll go to the very far corner from that. As further as I can.
I'm gonna throw my.
What's that?
I'm gonna throw my pipe at her eye. I have nothing else.
I have firecrackers.
You mean you're
That's a bit
going to throw
aggressive.
my pipe? in
Your pipe. Well, yeah. Oh, it's your old costume, but I'll get it back. I'll pay you back. My dad will pay you back.
It's all right.
She screams, and the moment she does, the woman on the bed, in a wet, gurgling shriek that makes your blood run cold, yells, "God! God!" as the girl screams and starts rounding the corner. Her body looks dead, as if she's died decades ago, but is still going, and she pulls against her chains once, twice, and you can hear bolts falling to the floor as her chain comes loose, and she lunges forward. What's everybody's dex score?
65.
70.
65.
70.
35.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hachi-machi.
She's a library girl.
35?
This girl lunges towards Sherwood and tries to bite him. Sherwood, what do you do?
I shoot.
All right, that's a fight back, so roll firearm or shoot, whatever you have.
Yep.
What are you shooting
that
with,
is
by the way?
The BB gun, because that's what I was holding.
All right.
That is a hard success, not extreme. I'm not sure what that changes with firearms.
Well, I'll tell you now that she got an extreme success.
So that doesn't work, or like what's the outcome?
I don't know. It's a weird thingamajigger with this.
Yeah.
What was it again?
I remember about Delta Green where they say like you cannot outjump a bullet.
You hit Dayhead. Whoever has the highest level of success hurts the other. If you both have the same level, the one with the higher dex wins. Right, so she had an extreme, you had a hard. So your bullet misses and hers hits. Not the bullet, but her bare teeth. As she bites in your shoulder. Where the fuck?
Never mind. Let's continue.
For a whopping 1 damage as you feel her teeth sink into your shoulder.
Oh boy. I have 9 HP in total, so let's go.
Charlotte, what do you do?
Is there anything around me that I can use to hit her? I mean, I have a flashlight in my hand.
You can try and hit her with a flashlight, sure.
I'm going to try and hit her with a flashlight. What do I do?
Roll your attack.
Yeah, but what do I use? Because I only have unarmed, but I'm armed with a flashlight.
Unarmed is basically you use your hands and not a gun.
Okay. So I roll unarmed, I guess.
Yeah, so you have to roll 30 or under.
43, so that's not happening.
You miss. Next up,
Hit Sherwood. No, sorry.
Paul. What do you do?
I'm going to put a firecracker in my slingshot
All right.
and fire it at her. So that's a 32 under 40. But it says on my damage it's a 1d2 is a rock. But can I change that to say it startles her? It's like a flashbang, yeah? So,
you can.
So she steps back away from Sherwood.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
no, but something else happens. Sherwood, what do you do?
Mm-hmm. Wait, the turn is back to me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shoot with the BB gun again. Ooh, no, that's not woo. That's a 90.
That misses surely.
I'm gonna flick open my Swiss Army knife and run at the girl and try to stab her. Don't know what I'm rolling for, but I rolled a 98.
Oh boy.
What's your score? What's your unarmed?
Fighting is 30.
Okay. So 98 is a fumble. So what would be the worst possible outcome in this?
Well, the absolute worst would be considering that the woman and Sherwood are standing quite close together and grappling. The worst would be that I stab Sherwood.
Roll me a luck roll.
Oh boy.
59. And my luck is 65.
Whew. So you miss the girl, but also narrowly avoid cutting Sherwood with your pocket knife.
Whoa, whoa, oh.
Sherwood, get out of my way!
Kylie, what do you do?
I have, it's part of my costume, those bags that cross the the chest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very long, the handle.
Yeah.
And because she loves books, she has a very heavy book inside of her bag.
Fair enough, yes.
She will roll the bag and try to hit the thing with the bag.
All right. Roll me fighting.
Okay, fighting.
25, you're...
25, yeah. It's 35.
What we did wrong last time is you can't spend luck.
I can, so I will use 10 luck.
10 luck to make it a hit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just remembered.
Yeah, well, actually, I was thinking about that now, and I was also thinking about the magic points. How do we use that?
Only if you know magic.
So why is it there? And I'm Matilda. I should know some magic.
At some point, you might find a magic spell. Who knows?
Okay. So, yeah. So I'm hitting the bag. What is going to be the damage that it does?
Let's say
It's a very heavy book.
All right. Very heavy. Let's say it's a D6.
Nice.
-1.
That's just 2 under a gun.
It's a very heavy book.
I imagine. It's a hollow point book.
It has spikes on the outside.
Yeah.
Did you ever, let a book fall on your foot and it fell point down? Like one of the
Yes.
corners in your foot?
It's
It hurts.
just the direction.
It
Yeah,
hurts.
It's
So
just like if
you are very
it's you in the
convincing.
right. 3.
3, so it's -1, so that's 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. And I hit her, the thing's head.
Sure, and she is already disorientated, so she is trying to fight Sherwood again, but she has a penalty die. And she is not gonna need a penalty die. Oh, maybe she fumbles. No. She tries to bite at you again, Sherwood, but misses. What do you do, Charlotte? Besides, unmute yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I thought
Fucking
you were
hell! I'm
thinking.
sorry. Can I punch her in the face?
Sure can.
Okay. Do we still have house rules?
Yeah.
69.
Yes.
69, baby.
All right, critical success.
Is that an extreme success?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's an extreme success.
Okay, so I rolled damage plus DB.
Dick and ball bonus.
What is the dick and ball bonus?
What's your POW?
My power is 75.
But it's from strength, not from
Strength.
power.
Strength is 30. That's still very good.
That's a -1 then?
Yeah.
So between 5 and 8?
Yep.
What does that mean?
That means that it's the base damage -1.
Not really a fucking bonus, is it? If it's a -1.
It's all about the dick and balls.
Well, 2 damage then. Or is that plus the 2? Plus the 2?
No.
Oh my god, what is this? Okay, well, 1d3 plus DB, I rolled a 3 -1, 2.
Paul.
I'm going to use my slingshot once more. So I got 19 under 40, which is a hard success. And I've got 1d2 for a rock. So 1d2, 1.
She wasn't looking well, but she is exactly not looking very well at the moment. Sherwood.
Sherwood takes a couple steps back, aims at her, and shoots again. 67. What I don't understand, when it's a weapon, it's just my roll, right? It's not a roll off, basically.
No, only if she decides to dodge.
Okay. Well, that's going to be my turn then.
Surely.
I'm gonna try to stab her with my Swiss Army knife again. Well, it's better than last time.
It's still not good enough.
I rolled a 96.
Oh my god.
That's again a fumble. You drop it. You drop it. You drop it. You just drop it.
Okay, darn it.
Kylie, what do you do?
Well, I'll hit again with the bag.
Okay.
I forgot it. I forgot I had to roll.
It helps.
What was the thing I used?
Fighting.
No. It's 82. 82 over 25.
Sherwood stepped back, which means Charlotte is now right in front of her. You're muted, Sana, but...
I said, oh.
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 She lunges towards you, and she has a special trait that's called Clingy. She jumps on you, holding on for dear life, biting you
Oh boy.
for 4 damage.
Oh, wow. I'm at 6. I'm at 6 now.
As she plunges her teeth in your flesh and rips out a chunk.
Can I say, though, that this is horrible, but also this is really cool.
Yes. I'm dying, but I'm loving every second of it.
Absolutely.
That is her turn. Charlotte, if you want to remove her, it's in a post-strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to try?
Can I try Dex to wriggle free? Or is that not a thing instead?
She's holding on for dear life.
Okay. I mean, I can try. I've only got 30, but we'll see. Oh, I've rolled 8 under 30.
She tries to hold on for dear life, but you just, with both hands, push her off you. And she falls on all fours, looking up at you with blood streaking down her chin. What do you do?
Can I kick her?
Yes, you can.
In the fucking face. 84 over 30, so I can't.
You try and kick her, but your foot swings wide as
I kick
Paul
myself in the face. Sorry.
as Paul is on.
Paul is on what?
I want to say Paul's on deck, but you're not on deck. You're on the
Paul's
plate.
on deck.
You're on the plate.
Well, Paul is going to, of course, do his slingshot again. So I've got 21 under 40. Do I get any bonuses for it being a hard success?
No.
As opposed to a normal one? Oh,
No.
I'll just shoot him with a normal one then. So that's 1d2. 1 again.
You blast out one of her eyes as the other eye grows large and you see hatred in her eyes. Sherwood, what do you do?
Sherwood takes a knee and remembers what his scout leader said. Take a deep breath. While you aim, breathe out and pull the trigger. And he's going to try one more time. 82?
This is a stressful situation.
Yes.
Very stressful. As your shot rings wide and Shirley looks on and sees her pocket knife on the floor. Shirley, what do you do?
I'm gonna ignore the pocket knife and kick her in the ribs.
Oh,
Because she's still on all fours, right?
Yep.
Can I use luck?
Yes.
I rolled a 37 over 30. I'm gonna spend 7 luck points to make it.
You kick her in the ribs and you hear an audible crack and a tearing noise as your foot breaks her ribs, but also enters her chest cavity, and most of her innards fall out to the floor.
Ew.
You have allowed me to do mine. It was the last one.
Disgusting!
And I think this is a good moment to say, let's continue this next time.